Our next speaker is our presenter is Rex Prater, and you're speaking on transformation.
Thank you, Kelly. The theme of my presentation tonight is transformation. Basically, it's an idea that I had that I'm going to split it into two parts, kind of the past and then the present direction that I'm headed in my career. I'll start with a few projects that I've accomplished, I think I've accomplished. I started working out of graduate school about 9 years ago with a fellow named Richard Barbas, and the firm name was Barbas. And so I'm just going to profile a couple of those projects at this point in time. This is a project for a commercial contractor in town. It's their office building. And I've been accused that this is probably my one moment of calm. It probably failed for me, but nonetheless, I found that, at least with that project, it was a beginning for my commercial office space. This is, you could also say commercial office space, but for a dental clinic with a pair of operatories there. I had the opportunity to work on about a half a dozen dental clinics around this region. A good percentage of those were remodels, interiors. This is an ASC project in town that I had an opportunity to work on for 3 years with Rich. Each floor took a year. It was a remodel of an old building, and at the top on the roof we put a surgery center. The surgery center, the suite, is behind the large facade there on your left. And so those are interesting processes. Again, I'm just going to conclude with my portion of the Barbas presentation with this dental clinic. Just trying to illustrate to you some of the materiality, the styles that we tried to design. We called it Northwest. I'm not quite sure that's appropriate, but the materiality, I think, is appropriate for the Northwest. Then the Great Recession came along, and I purposely left my head out. But anyway, the firm that I was working with, Barbas, it basically disappeared, and so the eulogy portion of this show is over. And I'm moving forward now. I decided to take a moment and kind of collect and regroup, rebalance myself and my career. I started in a whole nother direction in this sense, residential project. I started right away. Last summer, I finished as an emerging professional, I finished my licensure and started my own firm. The name is Balance Architecture and Design, and I'm continuing forward. And so the next couple of slides will be a few of the projects that, generally speaking, are not yet under construction, but rather still in design. This one's in permitting, an interesting project with a client who is wanting to repurpose a garage, gas station. It's one of those that were a kit of parts. It's all metal and it bolts together. And so we're just trying to repurpose it. You could say kind of a sustainable project with those kind of goals. This project is a little different type of project from my background. I'm more of a consulting role as an architect with engineering developers. We're trying to still work out. This is a very early design development, but it's interesting for me, the collaboration aspect of it, and I'm learning from my clients. So I'm just going to close here on another project. I put a sepia type of photograph. It's a shopping center, and another kind of a new direction that I'm looking for opportunities in is remodeling, redesigning, facing, however, there's multiple ways to describe how to uplift and refresh shopping centers. So I've had the pleasure of working with that developer on his task.